Welcome back to Nordics Play Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc with Phantom and Melkar.
Stop. I hate this game and haven't forgiven her for killing Leon. It's an evil and stupid game. And we're in the morgue.
Yes, the ice cream maker. At least.
There's suspiciously only 9. He just turned on. Hint, hint.
And there was something about the condition of clearly Mukuro's body. Wink, wink.
That we could now find out.
Come to think of it, there was one thing. It was all wet. Earlier, when I was looking at Mukuro's profile, it listed her weight, height and weight.
それは
And she was definitely not tiny.
Yeah.
Seriously, 5 foot 7 inches. Like, that's 1 meter but 70 centimeters. That's a tall girl. How is that tiny? Especially when all of them are smaller.
Yeah.
Like, what? 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds. Vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get all that right?
You are trusting Makoto to know them by heart.
So, yeah.
And Makoto will
guess.
be, yeah. You remember all that?
They are indeed consistent with the... Oh, well now.
Really?
Twisty! So, okay, so this is why you've been seeing all kinds of sus pictures, because you spoil everything. The person there in the freezer, the dead body that was used twice, that we've been thinking is Junko, is actually Mukuro. We have never met Junko.
Huh.
That is why she had a different tie in that picture.
And
It's a different person.
And that is why her face was covered.
Because it was Taka elbowing her in the face, which is funny.
While
We've
hanging
never
around
seen,
with her bear.
have never seen Junko. It has been Mukuro all along.
Could it actually be that kind of thing? Because there was the picture. So then...
Don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake. Well, that could have been easily, forged.
That was kinda the weird part for me as well, but... Wouldn't we have noticed that Junko was sporting a tattoo?
Because, well, we couldn't see that.
Yeah.
そう
But yeah. Like said, we have never seen Junko. That's why you've been seeing all those sus pictures.
But
There are only 9 corpses. Mukuro's body has been used twice because she was the one who got killed. Junko is the number 16. And she's still alive.
But they have to look exactly the same then.
We've never seen Junko's face. Aside from the fact... Oh, remember, at the beginning of the game, Makoto commented something like, this doesn't look like all those magazines and all that, and she went all, they Photoshop everything, like make your boobs real big and give you huge eyes and all that.
Actually, yes.
So she didn't look like her.
But when in the heck did they switch? Because it had to be then Mukuro who got speared.
Yeah. It's the same body.
It's the same
And
body.
Spoons are from these spears.
And that's why Mukuro was being like, this wasn't supposed to happen.
What happened? Why? What is this? Why?
Because she was in on the thing.
Was in on the game.
She-
So she assumed that she was safe. And then suddenly she got killed. And like, what the hell?
So Mukuro was part of the pair of dishes.
Exactly that. The mastermind is Junko. We haven't even met yet.
Interesting. But
Yeah, now that I think of it, Makoto mentioned it in the beginning. That you don't look like the pictures in the magazines.
Because that makes way too much sense. Huh. Okay, so it actually wasn't that much of a, well, spoiler then.
And I suppose that we've been thinking that it's been Junko who's been used twice as a body. But it was Mukuro instead. Ooh. Because I highly doubt that two people would have the exact same measurements.
Well, they can, but it's
I highly doubt it.
It's not likely, no.
Yeah. After this, let's check the student handbook if we can and see Junko's profile. Want to see if it's different. Victim in this case is, without a doubt, Mukuro Ikusaba.
But then, that's not her fault, though.
I mean, she could just be wearing a wig.
And yeah, because there had to be some sort of wig involved, because that was definitely the same body that got speared in the beginning.
Yeah.
And it definitely didn't sport the so-called Junko hair.
That was a lot of hair.
That was a lot of hair. And I
Her
doubt...
own hair could easily fit under that hood.
And I doubt they would have sheared her head for this.
それで
That's all you wanted to ask.
Yeah, I think so.
じゃあ
Then it looks like we have no further business with Mukuro's body.
How about we check the other bodies now?
I want to find a top of butter! It's kind of chilly in here. No, Kyoko, I
No.
want to check the fetus!
Even you should be interested in checking the other corpses, because you would have noticed that there are too few bodies.
Yeah, there's one missing. Because there should be 10 people who are dead.
Oh, what?
There are only 9.
Are we not gonna put the body back? Don't you think it's kinda sad, leaving it out like this?
なぜ
Sad. Okay, she was our enemy once.
Well, now we are not at all sure she was our enemy at any point.
Out of the ultimate despair.
Well, in that sense, yes. Because she definitely was part of the ultimate pairs of this. But she still got killed. She's still a victim.
ね
Have you ever heard the phrase, you reap what you sow?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but still.
You really are naive, you know that.
Oh, he definitely is.
Idiots. It's really quite appalling how stupid you are.
But she could have abandoned me. But she decided to help me instead. So, for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive?
じゃあ
Was... Ugh. I think we've done all we can do.
No, we definitely haven't.
I want to check them!
Check the Junko body.
So separate investigations. Yes.
No. I still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about, even though she said that she didn't want to talk about. Oh, that one.
Oh, the notebook she
I
had.
need to ask her about the pocketbook I found in that locker.
As the ultimate amnesiac.
Yeah. If I don't do it now. Do it. Do it now.
Check the student handbook. I want to see Junko's profile.
Wait.
Report card.
Vodka, yes.
So sad seeing all those dead. There.
Okay.
The height and weight match.
And we still don't have Mukuros.
Because these people don't know that.
We want to check this.
I want to know what's in it. Well, let's talk to her.
Yeah. Hey, Kyoko! I have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
何
Yes, out with it.
Have you really not seen your dad even once since you got here?
え
What?
それは
What do you mean?
Well, you know all those lockers in the second floor of the dorms?
ええ
Do yes.
And I'm such a skilled detective that I haven't even checked them.
Well, I mean, they couldn't be opened without the that handbook thingy that the principal had.
And she knew we found it and she gave it to us and knew that we have it and still she didn't want to check them. She's a
I didn't
lousy
think it was
detective.
important. She's the only one who figures things out around here.
And
What
now
to
she-
tell about everybody else?
And now she doesn't want to check on the bodies. You are a bad detective.
Get into any of those lockers, you need the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to.
Or the master handbook. Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook. See, Kyoko? You are dumber than Makoto in this.
Still the only one who figures things out. Isn't that sad?
Yeah.
なるほど
Just
ね
tell about everybody else. The one who found in the headmaster's hidden room.
Yeah.
Huh.
それで
Well, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? Some dirty underwear?
Well, about that.
That was a mess.
I found a pocketbook. And after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
なん
I
で
don't remember that. What makes you say that?
だって
Like I said, only locker's owner should be able to get into it, right?
We all... Yeah.
Yeah.
Kyoko, put one and one together, please.
And imagine those locker belongs to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. Well, I mean, the reality is things could have been planted, of course, but...
Yeah, actually, that as well. But still.
Oh dear, whatever. What I'm saying is there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers.
Just take a look at the pocketbook. That should clear things up, mostly.
If I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker?
That's actually not unreasonable. Everything you just said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster, about your father. Guess.
もしかして
could that mean that?
Could that mean I have a long-lost twin sister? Wait, what?
Yeah. Video is real too.
What?
Video? What video?
The blackmail video. What did you see? Video!
苗木くん
God, I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture.
Oh, good for you.
Okay?
Why don't you share
Nice to
it?
know. Though, I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined.
Okay. What are you talking about?
私は
Need to go investigate those lockers right now.
Don't we have the book with us?
I mean, he could have just taken it with him.
Yeah.
Need to confirm what he just said with my own two eyes.
Oh, let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can...
I mean, she could use her own by that logic.
Exactly.
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook.
Yes. But if you have the headmaster's handbook, the ebook, whatever, handbook, you should be able to open all the others as well. And you could actually do some detective work properly.
It would seem that it's my locker.
Yeah. And it was quite empty actually.
And there was only that one notebook in
Yeah.
it.
Your locker?
苗木くん
Hold up. If you watch this, it'll all make sense.
Dude, yes, we get the video. It was so interesting to see Sayaka's video, and we were kind of hoping that we could see other people's videos as well. A DVD?
No!
What?
Plus 78 urgent interviews.
That's not the same.
Something else.
Do we get
Let's
the
go watch
here
it.
for me? And it says plus 78 urgent interviews.
それは
I found it in that hidden room after you left.
Well, good thing we checked it properly as well. But we are the stupid one. You have no reason.
とにかく
You don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means. Just watch it and see for yourself.
Okay.
Isn't there that place in the first floor where you can watch
Yeah.
DVDs?
Yeah.
I think you'll realize exactly what it means. You're putting too much faith on Makoto. I understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before.
None of this makes sense right now. Because I'm stupid.
Pizzas, Makoto.
But I guess that means there's some important clue on this DVD.
Yes, Makoto.
DVD.
苗木
The
くん
Pizzas Makoto with Evil Sayaka. Go watch the DVD. Oh, and now it's my turn.
Okay.
Have a second to listen to me rumble.
Definitely no. Rambo.
つまり
As it turns out, I'm an amnesiac. No, wait.
Yeah.
That's old news. Arrangement I made didn't stick.
The arrangements.
But what arrangements? What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything. Even my own feelings. You're making no sense.
Because I'm starting to think my daddy might have not been a douchebag. And it's bothering me very much.
Let's move on.
You're talking about your dad, right?
I can never find the answer to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life.
And all because of the mastermind.
だけど
There's one thing I am sure of. Comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness.
私は
Swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that.
Oh. Kyoko's eyes burned with a fire of determination. The determination to defeat the mastermind.
Strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way.
Meh.
Couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
なぜ
So why is it that... Does it bother me so much to know how he suffered?
Because you found out that your father wasn't the douchebag, but it was your family.
Ridiculous. There's just no understanding it, I guess.
She let out a small laugh as she said, but her smile was filled with sorrow.
So, that's it for my rambling. Now get the hell out of here. Still much to do before I can consider my task complete.
Yeah, you're right.
ね
Keep this in mind. Only ever one absolute truth. That truth serves justice or suffering. It's the greatest truth or the worst.
What do you mean?
え苗木くん
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness.
Yeah.
Still can't give up on hope.
Okay. Absolutely not. Because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know?
Indeed.
Thanks. Thanks
See?
for reassuring us.
Yeah, idiot. Or if that was strange.
Yeah.
じゃあ
Anyway, I need to get going. See you at the class trial.
Okay, bye. See ya. Hey, babe. Hey, babe.
Wait.
I was going to say hey, and then it was going to be bye, and then it was hey, babe.
Well.
Leaving behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. I'd better get going myself. I got the DVD from Kyoko. I should head to the AV room to check it out. Kyoko said something about hopeless truth. But no matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst truth in the world, I can't afford to lose. Father!
I don't think it's going to let you check that.
Yeah. Oh,
Which is a shame.
it's me.
They're still showing those things. It's in the first floor.
Here we are. So it's right over here. Video time!
See? Don't.
Box. What's making?
That's the same box.
Let's
Watch
see
the
then.
DVD.
You should be able to play DVDs, that's fine. Well then, I'd better take a look. I took the DVD Kyoko gave me and put it in the player.
Gonna be.
It said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on the screen.
Okay.
I started with a black of the monitor. It must
Dead.
have only been a few seconds. It must have been only a few seconds, and we were already complaining that nothing is showing.
Probably spoiled.
Yeah. But to me, it felt like an eternity. And then, all of a sudden, Hifumi!
No, wait.
An image appeared.
Sasayaka! Stupid evil Sasayaka!
It took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka who knows how long, and there she was.
では
How evil
面
she
談を
looks.
始めようか
So that's Kyoko's daddy.
That's Kyoko's dad.
The voice I heard was of the man positioned on one side of the screen.
I have to point out, this is a shitty place to put a camera in.
Yeah.
You could have just put it on the side.
Yeah.
So you could see the pieces. No, just there is one's neck.
It was the voice of a middle-aged man.
悪いが、この面談の様子は録画させてもらうよ。
This guy's supposed to be like under 40 or something. A middle-aged old dude.
Yeah. More like something like a bit over 20.
私は不器用なんでね。
Okay.
Sure.
喋りながら面談の内容を書き留めるなんて器用なことができないんだよ。
Well, he just wants to have proof.
Yep. It sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
この映像はある意味契約書代わりだが、
Okay.
君らを信用してないわけじゃない。ただの保険だ。だから気にしないでくれ。では早速本題に入らせてもらうよ。君はこれからの一生をこの学園の中だけで過ごすことになるかもしれない。
Okay. So that was actually the plan from the beginning.
Which hints that there's something wrong outside. That have
そ
to
れを
stay
了承してく
here.
れるか。
了承すれも何も
He was a Sayaka.
Sayaka was so obviously at the total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of your life in this school?
わかりました
Apparently her.
そうか。すまんな。
Hmm.
それなら私も全力で君を保護することを約束しよう。
Okay.
希望が峰学園学園長の名にかけてだ。
As if on cue, that's where the video cut out. And that was all on it, right?
Couldn't have been.
There was a lot.
It has to be everybody.
Hadn't understood that till now. This, I simply couldn't comprehend what I heard. Because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad. She tried to frame me for murder.
And she tried to murder someone, remember that too?
So why? Why
Because
would she
she's
say
evil and sus.
yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light on the monitor. The video that I thought was finished flashed back on screen. He for me. My eyes started back to the screen. And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge.
Makoto himself.
That would be... Yes!
As
Yes! Huh? What I saw was me! But why? Oh, you were taken into this project, but you weren't a student before. Impossibly. Undeniably.
凪くん、面談を始める前に言っておくが、この面談の様子は録画させてもらうよ。
はい。Me and the headmaster were looking at each other.
looks like Makoto staring straight at the camera.
He and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation. But I, in there, here and now, had absolutely no memory of it. Well, isn't that a tricky pickle? I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk with him. Like this.
では、早速本題に入ろうか。
Yes, please.
凪くん、君はこれからの一生を この学園内だけで過ごすことになるかもしれない。
You must not leave.
それを了承してくれるか。
はい。This can't be real. I can only say hi, hi, all over again. I said yes.
すまんな、こんな思いをさせて。
だって仕方ないですから。
Why is that?
だが君がこの学園にいる限りは私が全力で守ってみせる。
What the heck is going on?
Something's wrong.
希望が峰学園の学園長としてそれだけは約束しよう。
Once again, video cut out. From then, the video repeated the same scene again and again with the others.
I love that look of Björka.
Yeah. Talk!
Film me.
Nina! Everyone! They all said that they need to leave in school forever. And then... Yoko! Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She sat down with the headmaster of Hope Academy, her father. And when he asked her his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted a life within the school. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the cue for us to end this episode.
Cut out something that they didn't want them to see.
Exactly. Because after Kyoko, there was probably Junko.
Yeah. They had to cut it out so that we couldn't see her face. So, the place number 16 in the final trial is going to be Junko.
Apparently yes, which is really strange because either she swapped the photo in the thingy or there was something entirely else going on. And now I kind of want to know whether there was a chance that we could have seen the supposed Junko with the tattoo or not. But all that has to remain until she finally reveals herself. Until then...
Aww, we didn't get to see me. We got to see Byakuya, Hina, and Toko, and everyone, but not me. I mean, we didn't hear them speak, but it would have been fun to have my face on it again. Oh well, maybe we'll see my face later on something else. I at least hope so.
やっぱり
But until then, you know what you need to do. You need to like this and comment, subscribe even, click that notification bell. Maybe they will make a special episode just for me if you are kind enough.
ふむ
Or you can comment if you don't want a special episode about me. Then if you like and comment and subscribe and all of that, they might not make it so. But anyway, you should probably just like and subscribe and do those things anyway, because those things are great and we like them. And thank you for everything you have done already.
本当にありがとうございま
We
した。
like your views and hope you like our show as well. But I guess that is all for me. So until next time, bye bye.
Ciao.